Hey, welcome to Pharmacy Residency Podcast, member of the Pharmacy Podcast Network. I just wanted to talk to you quickly about remote appies. And I know some of you are getting the bad news that maybe one of your appies is canceled or you're getting shifted around and all of a sudden your open block is a little bit different. So I still do remote appies even though, I don't know, I mean, is the pandemic over? Is it ever going to be over? I think it's endemic. But what I wanted you to know is that if you want to work with me, you can. Just kind of give me a holler, and we can kind of talk about what your open block is, or the block that you want to work on is. But this is, if you're looking at the video on YouTube, this is actually my office here. If you like kind of look at that middle spot, it's actually called a lanai. For some reason, it's not a balcony, but I'm over there. And then spent a lot of time working here in the third floor conference room, kind of talking about a bunch of things. But this is where I am, but it doesn't really matter where you are as long as you're in the continental United States. But again, if you want to do a remote appy, just let me know. We can kind of talk about what some of your options would be if you have an elective academic open. And then in terms of kind of what you do, it depends on the semester that you're in. Unlike many maybe academic courses that you'd be doing in pharmacy school, we work year round. So we've got a very vibrant summer, fall, and spring, and we always are teaching something. But some semesters are much more online than others. Some are less virtual than others. So it kind of depends on the semester that you would be coming in. And that's kind of one half of it. And then the other half is making sure that everything is ready as you're kind of moving toward whatever job you want, or especially if residency. So if you go to the residency.teachable.com, I kind of put everything in order. First thing is I do, kind of have all those books and stuff with pharmacology, and I have it set up with a self-paced course. And then you get access to all of these if you're an appy student. And then Pre-Residency Audio Academy, this is kind of where I'm putting people that maybe their school has some form of residency instruction, but it doesn't really keep up because maybe you took it in early P3 year, but you're doing residency a year later. It's going to be completely different. So Pre-Residency Audio Academy, that one's free. Any P1, P2, and P3 students kind of looking toward residency that really would just want somebody to just kind of walk them through the process. That's there for you. Then usually in November, December is when it really strikes the LOIs, letters of intent, where you just kind of need help getting it going. And what I do is I help you with two so that you can see the process of going from one to the other. So we'll work on your first choice and your second choice, and then you'll see what it's like to take your unique template and move it from one to the other. Please don't use the UCSF templates or the ACCP templates. Those are absolutely overused, and all you end up doing is kind of removing the ability of that letter of intent to speak to your unique qualifications. Then CV and interview prep, and then if phase 2 comes, it comes, but I have a course for all of those. So again, if you want to contact me about remote appy, just tonythepharmacist@gmail.com, and I will talk to you soon.